Hey everybody, my name is WiseTV, back again with another Reddit video. Today we're going to be continuing the series and doing r/pettyrevenge. Basically, this subreddit is people who are petty getting revenge on people. Basically, it's pretty self-explanatory definition, but if you guys enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Discord link is in the description, and let's jump straight into the video. After reading another post about a cashier getting revenge, it reminded me of my own experience working retail many years ago. I was usually the cart attendant, but would back up as a cashier if it got busy. One day these two full school buses pull up with a bunch of high schoolers. This was far from the norm, and I'm still not sure why they went out of their way to come to our store. Anyway, I get called in because there are now about 150 high schoolers waiting in line to check out and get back on the bus. I come in from outside, jump on a register, and waiting for my manager to bring over cash bags since this was the first time we'd used the register that day. I apologize for the wait, and I hear this one dude whisper, "Oh great, we got the slow cashier." I make eye contact and he knows I heard him, and he just smirks. My manager shows up shortly afterwards and hands me the bag filled with nothing but coins, as the bills are already underneath a removable tray. But they don't need to know that. I started checking people out and I finally get to the guy. He was about the third in line, and he's paying cash. Everyone else up to this point paid with a card. I rung up his stuff and it was like $7 and he paid with a 20. I proceeded to give him all his change in quarters. He gives me the "Are you freaking serious?" look and asks, "Can I have some bills instead of just quarters?" Me putting on my fake customer service voice, "Sorry, I only have coins right now. You can wait for my manager to come back with the bills if you want though." He declines, grabs his receipt, and walks toward the doors, clearly annoyed that he just got about $13 in just quarters. Only then do I pull out the stack of bills from their hiding place and continue checking people out as normal. I got a few snickers from the group immediately afterwards, but no one sold me out to him when he turned around and asked, "What's so funny?" I can only imagine how pissed off he got when he found out that the other people after him got bills back instead of just coins. Joke's on him, that's like 50 quarters, and a lot of quarters gets heavy really quick. Sucks to be him. I had been told many stories about my dad, but this is definitely my favorite one. When my father was young, he volunteered as a fireman, and the station he worked at had this habit of spraying the new guys with a hose. It was a fun initiation tradition, completely harmless with no ill intent. However, my father saw an opportunity on a bright and sunny day when he had finished getting ready and was called outside by the rest of the station, and he took it. My dad knew that he was the last of the new guys to get sprayed by the hose and decided to be careful. Instead of running outside straight into what could be a hose, he looked at a nearby window, and sure enough, everyone in the station was out there watching the door expectantly. On the ground, he can make out the shadow of a man standing on the roof right above the door holding something vaguely hose-shaped. An obvious trap. My father says, "In a minute," as he rushes back into the station. A short while later, as the door swings open, the fireman on the roof sets off a waterfall over my father, who simply stands there and basks in the cold water. Initially, the firemen all cheer and celebrate, but it soon dies down as they realize my dad is not surprised at all or concerned with what's going on. When the water turns off, his master plan is revealed. He had gone to the locker room, rummaged through every single locker, and put on everyone else's now soaked clothes. The other firemen had to go home that day incredibly damp and cold, while my father returned home feeling like a champion. Modern problems require modern solutions. Our next story comes from a daily commuter getting revenge on another stranger. So, it's the morning commute, and my wife and I are on the train on our way to work. We've managed to find a table seat where we can sit opposite one another to chat. We both have to ask the occupants of the other two seats to move their bags, which is annoying, but fine. So I sit next to a chap in his 40s or so and pop down the armrest in between us. I like to rest my elbows when I sit on the train. It slightly brushed past his arm on the way down. Before we've set off, I lean forward to tell my wife something, and when I lean down, this chap has moved the armrest back up, which is ridiculous. Obviously hates having comfortable elbows. Of course, I'm far too British to actually say something or even just move the armrest back. So I did the next best thing and began resting my elbow on his arm. Of course, he's far too British to say anything in return and has resigned to slowly leaning away from me the best as he can. However, the more he leans away, the more I lean towards. My wife just WhatsApped me telling me I'm incredibly petty. Don't care. Take away my armrest, you become my armrest. Alright guys, so this video was shorter. I just wanted to try this series out and get your guys' response. Let me know how you liked it down in the comments. Whether I should do more, do something else, just let me know. Just like I said, just trying it out. Wanted to see the response, the feedback from everyone. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, be sure to click that like button, subscribe. Discord link is in the description. And have a great day. Also, don't forget to click a video on the end screen to see more of my content.